I remember one time when I was working as the minister of a church, and right across the road from my church was a mosque. And there hadn't been very good relations between the church and the mosque in the past, but there was a very good imam who worked at the mosque, and he and I built up a good relationship. And one day he telephoned me and he said, "I want you to come over to my house because my daughter, I have a new baby daughter, and we're giving her a name and we have a ceremony, and we'd like you to come and be a part of that." So I came along and I sat in the little room, and it was full of all of these different Muslim leaders, and I was the only Christian there. And then he said, "Well, we're going to have some Quran reading, we'll have some prayers, and then our local minister will speak. Toby, you are going to speak." And I thought, oh great, not much preparation, but I will try and speak. And so I thought, well, what am I preaching on next Sunday? And I thought, I'm preaching on the famous story that Jesus told about the Good Samaritan. So I told the story there. And then I realized that although I had told the story about the Good Samaritan, he was the Good Samaritan. Because the story of the Good Samaritan is how one person takes a risk to be involved in the life of somebody who's very different. Now, I had told that story, but he took a risk because the other Muslim leaders there, they didn't like the fact that he had chosen me to give the speech. So he had done that at personal cost to himself, and out of that came this lovely relationship. We then involved members of our congregations. He asked me to come and speak at the mosque, and I went over, and he came over to the church, and many people from our different congregations got involved together. But it all comes down to that one little relationship and the taking risk with one another.